Okay, introduce yourself. And so you,
SUHAIMI Subandi. I'm 45 years old this year. I play in a band, Stomping Ground. In fact, I play in two bands. Another one is Four Sides, and I'm one of the founders of hardcore in Singapore and maybe this part of Asia. We started out in 1988, and we discovered bands from labels like Revelation. Those labels with a lot of positive hardcore in them. We played like DRI stuff in the beginning, post-punk stuff, then we played crossover, then we went to 100% hardcore after that in the early 90s.
you started out in 1988.
Yes.
Okay, at that time in Singapore, what was the music that the
Scene,
kids were listening to?
most of them was listening to punk, metal, death metal, and rock. There so much. I just felt at that time there was so much negativity in the music itself, and I didn't like it because during that time I might be the oldest guy in the scene. I was like already 26 and they are like 16, 17. I'm like 10 years older, and I didn't want to see these kids go astray, because I've experienced that before when I was younger. So I pick up the kids and get them into skateboarding, which was much related to punk and hardcore music. So from there, we kind of embraced the skate lifestyle with the music itself. And when I discovered hardcore, there were bands like from Revelation which are positive, teaching good stuff, like their ideals, their views. It was kind of a good way to take these kids off the streets, through music. You have the same energy, just like any other underground music, but you have positive lyrics in it. So it was kind of it makes it easier for them to be able to enjoy the music that they used to like. You see, besides being the oldest in the scene, and besides staying this long, I see people come and go too. I mean, there are much more younger people coming and going through the scene. I guess it's because in Singapore, it's very hard to be able to enjoy what you do, because there's nothing every day is about money. The standard of living, the cost of living is so high that you just have to think about work, and you have no time. Like I have 4 kids now. I'm married with 4 kids, but there are people out there who are still single and they quit halfway, and along the way they came back and they just discovered that maybe this is what they love and they would still want to do. And for me, my principle is, besides it's too late to turn back, I mean, I don't do things halfway. If I want to do things, I will have a very long, I think a long time, and when I decide something, I won't do it halfway. It's either I do it or I don't do it at all. So, and since after, for the last like 10 years, the scene was getting vibrant, better, and it seems that it has a life of its own and it's moving by itself. It's easier for me also to commit myself to both my ordinary life and my life in a band, you know. So we have people like Jai now. He's a very, very hardworking person, and I think job. I mean, like with good discipline, hardworking, 150% commitment. He does shows. He promote bands, even non-hardcore bands, different genres. He help out. This is the guy too. This is the guy. He remind me of how I was like when I started out. And looking at him, it gives me the strength to, tell myself that this is actually good. Things are getting better. So I just wish that whatever the senior, whatever the lifestyle, the country, the high cost of living, the standard of living, whatever, do not stop you from doing what you love. You see, I just know that it is like I said before, because of it is harder to do shows and play in a band here. Like for example, the slam dancing band, it stopped us from getting more gigs because you can't slam dance on shows. Besides that, you don't have an actual place. Most countries, they have garage to practice. They have places they can practice at their homes. We have to rent studios here to practice. And when we started out, no studios wanted us. Our music was too loud for them. Our showmanship was too much for them. So in the end, we were lucky enough to get one studio that that let us play, and but the same studio has become legendary because it is a home for the underground music in Singapore. And all these factors shows that even though it's very hard to be in a band, in an underground band, in the scene, to come out with your own stuff, but people here still even work harder than other people in other countries to be able to do what they love. It's not cheap here. You want to rent a studio, it's not cheap. You want to have time to practice, it's not. It's everybody. You have to be part of the rat race, whether you like it or not. It's the only way to survive. But the people in the scene that are still loyal until now, they are the special ones, the few that still have their heart into the underground music itself. And I guess we have a lot of people into it right now. So I'm happy where I am right now. I'm still not as big as maybe some of us should be, some of the good bands should be. I still don't own a car. I still take the train and the bus. Here, reality catches up. You just know that if you want to do this, you have to do this for the right reasons. Not do this because you want fame or fortune or whatever. Because it won't happen this side of the world.